Welcome to part 1 of our Paul and Carole Loves to Travel first ever group cruise. In this episode we embark the beautiful Sky Princess cruise ship to meet up with 170 fellow cruisers who have chosen to join us in what we hope will be an annual event. Will things go to plan, or have we bitten off more than we can chew?
Right then, today's the day.
Right then, morning all, 2 years in the making, and now the day has finally arrived.
It has. We're starting our group cruise out to Southampton. We're currently staying at the Voco, which has got some great views, which we'll show you in a moment. But we're meeting up with 170 of our followers and subscribers to go on a cruise to Scandinavia, to Denmark and Norway. On the beautiful Sky Princess. So we're excited. We're a little bit nervous, but it should be a hoot for a week, isn't it?
It's going to be fabulous. Well, if last night's meetup was anything to go by, it's going to be amazing.
We've had people, we just feel so blessed. We've had people fly in from Australia, from New Mexico, from the US. Lots of people in the UK were coming in on trains and planes from Scotland and all sorts. So it's going to be a fun week. And this is the view that we've got. And you'll see right at the end, you'll see our lovely ship that we're getting on, which is the Sky Princess just there. But you can also see that Celebrity Apex is in town and MSC Virtuosa. So we were all packed up, we're ready to go. Anything else to add, Paulie? Yes, let's do it.
Let's go.
We've arrived at the port, and that's the departures. Woo! So not long now we'll be getting on.
Well, hopefully it's absolute bedlam here at the minute, because we've never got here at this time before, because obviously there's still people getting off. We've got Ken and Lindsay and Dan trying to park their cars up. We're here because we got dropped off in a taxi, and we're just very, very close now.
Yes, very close. Right then, the management team's arrived. Check out these dudes.
My favourite. I love it over cornflakes.
Hello, Carole. You alright?
Dan the man and Josh. It's been manic. This has been a really manic. The port's just crazy busy, and it's just as the organisation hasn't been the best. But anyway, we're getting on, and we'll be on our way. Nearly there.
I don't want to start on a negative, but this all turning up at the same time, no boarding times, is a big mistake. It's horrible. Princess, stop it now.
It has been chaotic, but anyway, we're nearly there. We're up to the ship, so let's go. We're going on, whoop woo! At last! Yay! Hello! And here we go. Hello, Princess. And we're on. Tony's arms are falling off. So we're all going to go straight to take 5 because we're going to meet Josh, one of the Princess guys there. So this is a beautiful atrium. Oh, piazza. Look at that. And here we are in take 5. And look, the first sign, Paul and Carole group registration. How exciting is that? Our own group. Woo! And here's the management team and the lovely Josh. Oh, what have you got? Yeah. Brilliant. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So this is the fab management team that's going to be helping us all week. Oh my God. 7. Brilliant.
That's blooming 7 o'clock I got that.
What time do you get out?
Blooming 7 o'clock.
Yes, but we're on board now, aren't we?
Yeah, so
yes.
happy.
Yes. Happy, happy.
Happy, Paul.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers! Bloody Caesar time! Woohoo! Let the party begin!
Is that a non-alcoholic one, Carole?
Of course.
So I know you said you're only doing soft drinks today.
Well, I had one soft drink. So we've done all the safety essentials on the app. So we've gone to our muster station, so that's all sorted. We've got our medallion, which is really cool, and we've got our new name tags. Look at this. Woohoo! Woo! Well, getting ready and getting set up and waiting for everyone to arrive to check in for our group. We met quite a lot last night. We're going to meet lots more today. So let the madness begin.
Princess very kindly gave us full access to Tape 5 for our registration and made sure the bar was open too. With lots of help, we filled all the goodie bags and sorted out all the group cruise lanyards and waited for the gang to arrive. After a fun-filled registration and meeting the whole gang, it was time to find our cabin and get ready for sail away.
Right, so it's cabin time. Oh, here we are. Cabin 324. And look, it's totally unlocked as soon as you show your medallion. Here we go. Oh, and our cases are here too and inside. So that's awesome. So this, I can get through the door.
I'm in, Annie. I'm in.
I've got the black.
Yeah, we just saw it.
Here is we've got a mini suite, which we've stayed in before. Not this exact one, but we know it's a style of cabin that we really like. And look at the room. Excellent. A lovely soft squishy bed. We've got a nice sofa. And we've got, oh look. Clos de Bay Sauvignon Blanc. Mike and Carrie. Oh wow. A little Savvy Blanc to have handy after a day of cat herding. Please redeem at any location of contact room service. Oh wow. And Paulie, look.
I know they got me some...
Couldn't remember which they've got both. Jack Coke optional. Jack Daniels. Oh wow. Oh, thank you guys. That's so kind, isn't that?
That's amazing.
Oh, that's just awesome.
That's just icing on the cake of what's been an amazing day so far.
Exactly. We've just done our registration for everyone that's come on. We've given out the lanyards and met everyone who's come on board, and it just went swimmingly, didn't it? We've met the officers, the events manager B and Maria, who've been absolutely brilliant. We've just been sat chatting with all our friends, family and all our followers, and it's been just fun, hasn't it? It's been awesome.
Massive big up to everybody who's helped us, Ken and Lindsay, Johnny and Will, obviously Dan and Tony,
big time.
Carole, I was obviously the face of Paul and Carole Loves to Travel's group cruise, but yeah, it's been amazing.
It has, and Princess, thank you so much for all of the organisation, because so far, I know we've only been on here a few hours, but it's going swimmingly. So let's show you our balcony of our little mini suite. You've got 2 tellers, Paulie. Yes, so do you want to open that door? The balconies aren't huge on this class of ship, as you can probably see, but so we'll move that over a little bit because but here you'll see the foot space isn't huge, but it's nice to see. We've got a decent table which is nice and big for if you wanted breakfast. We've got 2 chairs, and obviously look at just sunny Southampton, so weather-wise we've been very blessed. So we're going to go and get a bit of unpacking done before we have to go up for the sail away party.
We've got about 40 minutes to make it to sail away, so let's get unpacking.
Yes, exactly. Get our packing done and we're off. Let's have a look.
There's a lot of undesirables next door.
Oh, lots of them. Hello! Let's get this party started. So we're just going to go past MSC Virtuosa and Celebrity Edge. So we just had bubbles delivered to the cabin while we're just unpacking, ready for sail away. As you can see here, we're sailing past MSC Virtuosa and Celebrity Apex, and we're going to run up to the pool deck and catch some of the sail away party. So we want to find the pool. You see these big screens around the ship. So scroll it up, Paulie. So maybe go up to Lido deck,
16.
which is deck 16. So that's where we're heading. Yeah. So we need deck 16.
With Sail Away in full swing, we met up with some of our fabulous Patreons who had very kindly bought us some wonderful gifts. We are already blown away by how kind and thoughtful the people in the Paul and Carole community are. They know us well too, with chocolates and t-shirts always going down well with me, and pens and baubles are always a hit with Carole, plus a t-shirt that Carole said stated the obvious. See, she's modest too. Princess had very kindly arranged a section of the dining room to be exclusively used by our group, meaning that all that wanted to could join us for dinner. We were on early sit-in, which starts at 5:30 p.m, meaning that as soon as the sail away had finished, it was time to head to CLO dining room for our first group dinner. So for our first group cruise dinner, Carole chose cream of wild mushroom soup, English-style roast beef and warm blueberry cobbler. I chose the Princess shrimp cocktail, grilled New York strip steak and cheese and biscuits. The food, service and company was all first class.
And then after dinner we decided it was nearly sunset, and you know I'm a sucker for a sunset.
Say we decided, who decided?
Well, I said let's go to the Wakeview bar, which is a lovely little pool area and bar right at the aft of the ship. And we sat there and said to lots of people that if you want to join us for a drink there, please do come along. And it was fabulous, a fabulous sunset, great company, loads and loads of laughs. And we thought we'll just stay here for about an hour. And it is now nearly midnight, and we've just got back in the cabin.
Carole said at 9 o'clock, I'm just finishing this drink, honey, and I'm having an early night.
I did.
How many times over my 30 years of being with this lady have I heard that?
Yeah.
I'm going to bed early tonight.
But here's a few shots of the lovely evening that we've had. Right then, so we're back in the cabin after our first day on board with our group cruise, and what an amazing day, Paulie.
Did you say it was our fruit cruise?
Fruit cruise.
It has been everything that we could have hoped for and so much more. Amazing people coming to see us from all over the world.
Yeah.
It has been an absolute banger of a first day. It's so humbling to see so many wonderful people coming to see a pair of bumbling idiots like us. But apparently they like us, so it has been. We couldn't have wished for any more from friends and family, patrons, members, subscribers.
Yeah, it's been special.
You've all played your part in an absolutely amazing first day.
So thank you so much. It's just been, mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. So cheers all, and we will speak to you all in the morning.
Good night.
Good morning from Sky Princess.
Good morning, and what an eventful morning it has been thus far.
It has.
We were having a Patreon coffee morning.
Patron and members.
Patreon and
YouTube members.
And we got up at 7:45. Yes, you heard it right, 7:45 in the morning. But at 8:15, my phone rang, and it was my brother. Where are you? Everyone's waiting. I said, what do you mean everyone's waiting? We're not meeting till 9:30. Yes, but didn't you know that the ship's clock has gone forward? A little bit of cursory language, I might say, because we had to throw clothes on. Carole was halfway through in her hair. We hadn't had we'd done nothing basically. We rushed to the Vista Lounge, where everybody waiting was actually my dad and my brother and Keith and his wife. And I thought, well, there's over 3,500 people on this ship, so I don't think 4 people constitutes everyone's waiting. But the ship's time hadn't gone forward. It had only gone forward on my brother's phone. So we were then there an hour and a half before we needed to be.
Exactly. But
As well as having our own section in the dining room, Princess has also given us exclusive access to the Vista Lounge at the aft of the ship on Deck 7. Our first official meetup here was a coffee morning with our patrons and YouTube members. The team in the Vista Lounge had a table all set up with lots of tea, coffee and an excellent selection of delicious pastries. Just to be clear, we arranged all our meetups in the Vista Lounge when it wasn't being used for any other events, meaning no other passengers missed out on any normal cruise events.
And we just had a wonderful morning, just as a thank you to all our patrons and YouTube members for supporting us as they do. And we've just had a fabulous photo and just been chatting for the last hour and a half and catching up with everyone. And everyone's just we're having a blast. Everyone is just enjoying themselves. Everyone's getting to know each other. And it's pretty magical, isn't it, Paul? It makes me feel quite emotional. It is. It's just amazing.
Yes, it's been fabulous.
So, yeah, so that's been a great start to our first day at sea. We're going to just chill out in the cabin a bit and do a bit of social media and stuff, and then we're going to be heading out for a bit of lunch before we've got our first meet-up with everyone that's joining our group cruise, where we've got a Paul and Carole. How well do you know Paul and Carole quiz planned, with also a bit of Q&A, and we may even get everyone to do the bamboo dance.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
So we'll let you know how we get on.
We're not even very hopeful of winning the Paul and Carole quiz.
No, we're not. We're doing it as well. Dan's done it, so it'll be interesting to see how well we get on as well. Right, so that's all the admin done, Paul, isn't it?
It is indeed.
It's a bit brisk. We're heading north, obviously. Our first port of call is Kristiansand, and we've just been out on the balcony. It's lovely views, but the temperature's definitely dropped, hasn't it?
It's a little chilly, but not in the grand scheme of things, not too bad.
No, the sun's out, and as you can see, there's some lovely views here. Right, so now it's time for lunch, isn't it? So we're going to head up to the buffet and see what they've got to offer.
We've been so busy. We've barely even had time to eat, have we? You didn't even finish your...
I had one mouthful of a muffin.
Yeah, but it's busy, but it's busy in a great way, because we're just meeting so many amazing people, and it's been fab.
Yes.
And now I am very hungry.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go. Princess has a great app that tells you all about the ongoings around the ship. However, if you prefer old school, Princess still has a paper daily program called Princess Patter that also tells you all you need to know. The World Fresh Marketplace, also known as the buffet, is open for lunch from 11:30 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. So that's where we headed next.
Look at this, I've got shepherd's pie, but I've also got loads of fresh vegetables, which in buffets sometimes are hard to come by, aren't they, Paulie? A great selection up there. Of course, it's awesome.
Shepherd's pie is banging, it's so good.
Excellent. We have just had our first meet-up with all 170 of our group cruisers, and wow, it was an emotional one, wasn't it, Paulie?
I have to admit, I thought... Yeah, I know Carole's going to get emotional, but this, whatevs. And it was, so far, day 2, it's been absolutely wonderful. A little bit emotionally draining, because it's been so wonderful. The support we've received has been amazing. We've had a coffee morning and then a meet-up, Paul and Carole quiz. We won, but then we got barred because apparently we're Paul and Carole, so we weren't allowed to be in it.
Yeah.
And we've done House of Bamboo dancing. We've been presented trophies. It's just been absolutely superb.
Yeah. So here's a little bit of footage from our first full meetup.
Can we please do a warm round of applause to the people we're all here for? Paul and Carole.
Right then. Carole's too shy to have the microphone. I probably don't need one. And she made me put my drink down because she said it was unprofessional. Well, where do we start? This is just mad, really. We can't believe how many people's here, all supporting us. It's spectacular.
Yeah.
Carole's going to get emotional, so
Yeah.
she probably won't speak too much.
Yeah.
I don't mind if it's a bottle of Grange or a draft Heineken if you are thinking about buying me a drink. And are we doing a little presentation,
We are.
aren't we?
So, as Paul said, it's very quite overwhelming, but I'm going to keep it together.
You're not, are you? Clearly.
But there are two very special people. Well, there's lots of special people in this room, and I want to say just thank you. My mic's not working.
It is.
Oh, is it?
But
I can't
thing is
hear
with a
myself.
microphone, what you have to do is put it by your mouth.
Okay. Okay. Right. So, so many special people in the room today, but there's two people we wanted to give something special to because they've been the longest supporters of us for our paid membership. Now, you'll have to take the microphone.
I got it here.
So first off, all right, I'll finish. So first off, we'd like to welcome Sean McCrudden to the stage, who's our longest surfing patron, who's now been supporting us for nearly 3 years. We got a little something for you.
Longest serving.
Eh? Longest serving.
Thank you, Sean.
Yeah. So we've got you a little trophy.
Oh, Jesus.
But thank you so much, it's really is. It's Sean that kept hounding us to start Patreon and saying, look, you must start a membership because there's lots of people that would follow. And we didn't believe that people would want to follow us. But he was right. So thank you. So thank you very much. So there you go. I've got the box there as well. Do you want to... That's just to go over it to keep it safe.
Didn't need to do that.
I know we didn't need to do, but we wanted to, so thank you. And the other person, and I haven't seen her yet, is Amanda Crosby. Where's Amanda? Mandy? Who is our longest serving YouTube member. So please come down. As the same as Sean, he's been supporting us for nearly 3 years on YouTube membership.
Thank you, Mandy. It's much appreciated.
You're welcome. I'll get you the box to go on there.
So that's it then, enjoy the rest of your day and goodbye. Is there more done?
We want to say that with this quiz, it was Dan's idea to do a Paul and Carole quiz. We have no idea what the questions are because he wants us to do it too. So we're hoping we don't come last.
As I said to somebody earlier, the first prize is a 78-inch TV. I just need somebody to lend me some spanners so I can get it off the wall of my cabin.
So we'll hand you back to compere extraordinaire, Mr. Dan.
So all of the answers to this, they are correct. Because I say so. You're signaling that all of the quizzes that I've done, they are correct.
Right then, so here's a few questions from the How Well Do You Know Paul and Carole quiz. Put your answers in the comments below and we'll let you know if you're correct.
There we go. How long is Paul's big cock? Paul, can you get it out?
It's in the cabin.
Carole used to work on as a nurse. What sport is Paul a former British champion in?
Oh.
Can I just say, Dan, sorry to interrupt you, there's a guy in here, Gary Bembridge, apparently he has got a YouTube channel and Instagram and stuff like that, and he did a similar quiz. Who won your quiz, Gary? Nobody important. I did, so I hope you're going to win ours.
Anyone got 12 or more? Yay! 13 or more? Yay! 14 or more? Yay! How many are in your team?
75.
So did you get 14? Congratulations.
So is it Ken and
Come
Lindsay?
over with your very expensive prizes. They are all under $2 in the princess shop.
After the Paul and Carole quiz, we had a Q&A.
If you had to pick one trip that you've done, this is probably a quite tricky one because there's 60 to choose from. If there was one trip you had to pick that you would do again.
We very rarely agree on anything, but we do agree on this. Over to you, Lynn.
Yeah, the Mekong river cruise that we did with Amma Waterways was pretty special. It was probably the most immersive and educational trip that we've ever done. And it was, yeah, I think...
And emotional.
Emotional, it was. We learnt so much, and it was just magical. So if you are looking to do a river cruise experience and want to go somewhere very, very different, then we would definitely recommend. We would do it again in a heartbeat, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
We're always asked to book our cruises through you. How can we? You're never there. You're always with these on the cruise. So who's going to get them for it?
It still works when
Well,
it's on the cruise. It doesn't stop.
to be fair, I do work too much. I'm completely honest that I do. For the first time in a long time, when I was in Sri Lanka last week, I took 6 days and I didn't look at my phone. Apart from to take photos, I didn't look at emails, didn't look at calls, didn't look at anything. It's probably the first time I've actually switched off in the last 5 years.
Good for the liar. You responded to me.
Busted.
Yeah, I replied once, but I try not to. For me, as I said to everyone, I try and run our business as I would want if I was dealing with a travel agency myself. Because that's why I want to keep people coming back. And hopefully most of you will. I know a lot of you have done, so thank you very much. But yeah, I'll just keep doing what I do and try and I'll give myself a bit of time off at some point.
And can I just say, obviously I'm very, very biased, but him and his dad Tony, they are the top bananas when it comes to being a travel agent. After sales service, second to none. So, if you go with anybody else, you're a silly Billy.
No. So yeah, but can you just say thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts? It's just amazing. Thank you.
If you've been following us on social media, you'll know we've been practicing the House of Bamboo dance from the BBC drama This City Is Ours. This was our first attempt as a group.
Right then, so it's our first formal night, isn't it?
First formal night, don't be confused, I am stood the other side for a change.
Oh yes.
So tonight we're decking ant. Oh, we said I better go back to how we used to.
So I've got a nice little lacy number on with my flat sandals ready for dancing. And Paulie's got his, look at him. It's Paul and Carole Love to Travel, waistcoat on. So looking dapper. So that's cool. We're off to for dinner. We're inviting all our guests, our group cruise, to have dinner with us in the
Cielo.
Yeah.
Cielo. Cello. Celio. The main dining room.
Oh, not Cellio.
I don't know.
Anyway, so we're going to go there now. We're hosting 2 tables tonight with our patrons and members, and everyone's just enjoying meeting each other and having dinner. So let's show you what gala night dinner is like on Sky Princess.
It was so nice to see everyone making the effort and dressing up for gala night. It was also great to see people sitting with what were complete strangers only yesterday that are new friends today. For our gala night dinner, we both chose prawn cocktails to start. Carole's main was halibut cooked in Prosecco with beef tenderloin for me. For dessert, we both finished with a Princess Love Boat Dream. Once again, the food, service and company was amazing. And then this happened. Happy birthday, dear Lola. Happy birthday to you.
Right then, so let's talk about Spotlight Bar, which was the show in the theatre. And oh my, thoughts, Paulie?
Well, Carole said to me, what do you know about this show? And I said, well, this is what I can tell you. Apparently, it's very much like Choir of Man. And Carole quite rightly said to me then, well, what's Choir of Man like? To which I replied,
No idea.
I don't know, I've never seen it. But it is, people we spoke to, they said, yeah, it's very much Choir of Man. It's set in a bar. What really surprised me is there's a live band playing the whole time. And I thought, are they just like, you know, air guitaring? But no, there's bass guitar, lead guitar, drums. I think there was a keyboard around the corner because where we were sat it was slightly obscured. It was a little bit disappointing because they won't let you take photos or videos.
Yes, we can't show you footage.
I can only show you when the show had finished and they come to take their very well-earned applause. I took a picture so you can see the cast, but there was no music or no dancing going on, so hopefully I didn't offend anybody with it. But I have to say, there was a lot of songs I knew, there were some songs I didn't know. There was a particular dance sequence that had 4 male dancers.
On a bench.
And I have to say, it was like, it almost moved me to tears. It was it was like interpretive dance, and it was just spectacular. So if you haven't seen it, go and see it. If you have seen it, you will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But to a man, to a woman, the singing and the dancing was right up there with some of the best we've seen.
Yeah.
Very, very impressed.
And everyone we spoke to after at the theatre was like, oh my God, how good was that? I would go and see it again in a heartbeat. As Paul's explained it perfectly, it was absolutely superb. So if you see Spotlight Bar on the menu, on the programme.
Did you say I did something perfectly then?
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad that's on video.
So yes, so if you see it on your programme and you're cruising with Princess, definitely go and see it.
Get yourself down there.
So after a great time at theatre, we caught up with so many of our group. Our group is just full of just fabulous people, and we're just sitting with all different people all throughout the evening, just having drinks and laughs, and it's been absolutely fantastic, hasn't it, Paulie?
It's been hilarious. Hopefully Dave Holland's not feeling too sore this morning after his acrobatics. But yeah, we've just had a laugh. It's just constantly laughing. We've had different people chewing and throwing. I mean, at one point last night, we did manage to sort of amass about 25 people in a group, because of course it's like, I don't know if it's at capacity, but there's a lot of people on here.
Yeah.
But so finding a big area, as you could, you know, fully understand, has been quite difficult. But it's people who have been persevering so as they can get and have a beer with us.
Come on, Sandra.
Why do you need your glasses on to drink a cocktail?
I don't know what to do.
Suck the straw.
Hey, you've heard this before. Just put it in your mouth and suck it.
Yeah, but do I need the salt?
I don't think this will be going in the video.
Oh dear, she likes it.
Yeah. So. Straw's gone up your nose.
What's that?
It's a Caesar, bloody Caesar. Like a Bloody Mary, but Canadian style.
That's nice.
That's
not that sweet.
And it's been bonkers, but obviously lots of bad influences. It's not us.
No.
We get very, very easily led astray, and I have to say there was a change of clocks, but with the change of clock, we didn't go to bed until 3:30.
Yes.
That's why I look like this morning.
And also, that's Bob and Jeff's fault. Bob and Jeff's fault.
We usually blame Ken and Lindsay. They were there, but they went early.
Yeah,
Cut the lightweights, they were about 1:30, and there wasn't one of them.
But just an absolute fabulous night.
Join us in part 2 as we continue our inaugural group cruise Scandinavian adventure with this fabulous bunch of people on the stunning Sky Princess cruise ship.